Okay, so I forgot to do the file thing. Couldn't leave it alone, so I've done the file thing as well. So we now have nothing in our test tables. I'm going to run it through Visual Studio first of all, just to demonstrate that it does work. And I found that my DB, that does have the connection string specified, but also at the top it's coming from the package path, so it is referencing that setting that we've exported to the DTS config. Similarly with my file, it does have that connection string in there, but referencing that, and it's running okay. What we will find is that it runs quite quickly. If I come back in here and just run that, I've got blank. That was the first value because our what's it called? Our test SSIS config parameter, that is blank. So that's fine, that's what it's inserted, nothing. And it's got the value from where are we? Yeah, it's got the value from the file, and I didn't show you the file, but basically what I've created is just two very simple files, column 1, column field value 1, and column 1, column field value 2. So that is correct, that worked absolutely fine. What we will now do is run it through DTexec. So I'm running config A1 first, and that's going to replace those values in config A1 with my inserted value, which is again something I didn't show you. If I look in here, okay, so we've got DH Playground. I also made these file connections a bit more generic, my database and my file, just so as, yeah, it wasn't referencing DH underscore playground. So that's picking it up from config A1, and that my inserted value, that's coming from this user variable. Okay, if we look in config O2, we have still got my DB, we've got that underscore test SSIS config table, we've got test SSIS config O2.txt, and we've got my inserted value O2. So let's run that as well. Config O2. Oops. And so now in SQL we should have both tables populated with the values that we expect. So it's working for file connections as well. So there you go, that is me definitely done for the day. I will speak to you next week.